Hey, I got pretty damn good at it too, didn't I, Uncle Phil? Got through my first date without him, right? I learned how to drive, I learned how to shave, I learned how to fight without him. I had 14 great birthdays without him. He never even sent me a damn card. The hell with him!
So, a little background to that last TikTok, last post that I put. Every time I see that part or hear that part from Fresh Prince, I break down every single time because that was me for many, many years. And yeah, when I see things like that in movies and TV shows, that pain comes up again. Because, without getting into detail, and I don't have to, I didn't have a relationship with my father. He actually didn't live too far away from me for the first 25 years of my life. But for his reasons, he wasn't a part of my life. But I craved that fatherly figure in my life for so long. One of my earliest memories of my father, I might have been 7 years old. We just had come out of a restaurant that he happened to work at. And he talked to my mother for a minute, looked at me, said, "Does she know who I am?" I looked up, said, "Daddy!" Went to go hug him. For 2 weeks after that, I would wake up in the middle of the night crying for my father. When I got a little older, I found out where he lived, was sitting on his doorstep. Now, I'm not going to bash him. I'm not going to say anything negative. Why he did the things that he did or didn't do or wasn't there for his reasons. And I've gotten to the point in my life, and it took a long time to get to this point in my life. Because I spent my teen years, my adult years, all the way up until a couple years ago, chasing that love, wanting that love, feeling like I did something wrong. And just like in that scene in Fresh Prince, and why it's so emotional for me is because, you can't help to feel that rejection and like, what did I do wrong? What did I do? I would have these in-the-head conversations with my father, like, arguments in my head. Why didn't you love me? Why didn't you want me? And my body would get so tense and so, like, I couldn't breathe, and I would have to shake myself out of it. And even after shaking myself out of it, it would linger for a while, couple days, couple weeks. And I finally got to a point a couple years ago where I said to myself, I don't want this feeling anymore. I don't want my focus to be there anymore. It's not worth the time. And when I would shake myself out of it, I'm like, this is not real. This argument you're having is not real. But look at what it's doing to your body. Look at what it's doing to you. And I was at a point where I was like, I just want to be happy. I want to love myself. I want to know my self-worth. I just want to feel good. I don't want it, every time I think of my father, it to be something negative. He did what he did for his reasons. I want to forgive him. I want to let go. And little by little, that's what I started to do. I started to let go. Whenever I find myself having one of those arguments in my head and my body tensing up, I remind myself, it's not real. He's not in front of you. It's not worth getting worked up about. Forgive, let go. You're worth it. You're enough. You want to be happy. And the last time I had seen him was, again, maybe a couple years ago, just after I started letting go. And I was able to go up to him, give them a hug, say hello, and then enjoy the rest of my day, you know? And this is still an ongoing progress of self-love. Now, I still love my father. And the little girl in me still wants that relationship. You know, that's why I still get emotional when I see things like the Fresh Prince scene. But my self-love, my self-worth, my personal happiness means more to me right now. I want to be happy, regardless of what's going on in my life, regardless of my past, regardless of anything, you know? And I've always been one not to really worry about what other people think. I do my thing, and if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. Oh well, because I also got bullied growing up, so that kind of put me in that mindset as well, as I'll do my own thing. Now I know it's a little harder not to worry about what other people think, especially when it comes to parents. You know, we strive as kids to want their approval, want their love, and when you don't get it or you feel rejected, you know, that stays with you throughout your life. You know, some people don't understand that, but that's what happens. But, you know, and I'm not the most confident. It might sound like I am, but I'm not the most confident person. But I've really come to a place of loving myself. And if I'm meant to have a relationship with my father, it will happen when it's meant to. In the meantime, I know I'm worth it. I forgive him, and I let go. I just want to be happy.